I am Karolina. I come from a family of migrants. I was born in Michoacán, Mexico, the state with the highest rate of migration nationwide. Being the granddaughter and daughter of farm workers, we had the need to migrate to the USA in search of better opportunities, facing challenges like scarcity, discrimination, and not speaking English. My family worked seasonally from one state to the other in the fields to have a better life. I was raised like this. We lived, we worked. I know what it's like to leave everything behind, to start from zero with only a bag full of memories and hope. Hope for a brighter future. This is my story and the story of so many Mexicans. Mexico is the second country with the most migrants displaced to other countries, reaching figures of 11.7 million, and this number has increased by 181% as of 2021. Millions of Mexicans aspire to enter the United States of America and Canada, risking their lives on the journey. Many of them sadly do not succeed, and those who do face many difficulties along the way, physically and emotionally.
It's not only leaving your family behind, it's to live with the uncertainty if you will ever see them again. When I came back to Mexico, I saw so many other kids living the way I did. And as I entered the Miss Mexico pageant, I knew Beauty with a Purpose was a platform to help them with. And that's when I created GUE.
This personal initiative that began in 2019 gives migrant children a sense of belonging and unconditional support by providing assistance and educational information to tackle illiteracy, renewing their hopes for a better life. In Mexico, more than 4 million children do not study. This without counting the estimated 528,000 children without birth registry that have no way of accessing education. I have always believed education are the wings that will allow us to fly in the direction of our dreams.
And despite putting all my effort and heart into the realization of GUE, I couldn't make the impact that I wanted. Something wasn't right. These children were having trouble improving. But I knew I couldn't give up. I was determined to find the best way possible to help. Being inserted in their community and understanding the way they lived was eye-opening for the improvement of GUE. I realized illiteracy was just one of the many problems. I understood education cannot exist without first satisfying primary needs. These children were facing challenges to simply stay alive.
The problem wasn't migration or lack of education, it was poverty. 1 out of every 2 children in Mexico suffer from poverty and its consequences that are the need of food, shelter, and adequate health conditions. Just like these children, I was also learning. I had to redirect my efforts in order to truly impact in what these children needed. Since I realized that we cannot begin to train a child that cannot see, cannot hear, does not eat well, or suffers from psychological disorders and traumas. I began a health promotion campaign with the help of volunteers in nutrition, psychology, optometry, and otology with the purpose of setting the foundations of their learning. And to this day, with the sum of efforts that have believed in GUE, I have been able to impact the lives of more than 4,000 children, delivering packages of clothing, footwear, school supplies, backpacks, funds for the construction of a bathroom in a migrant home, personal development and motivational workshops, tutoring, treatments, hearing aids, lenses, and medical consultations. But most of all, GUE has given these children a reason to smile. We are currently in the process of legalizing the foundation in order to guarantee its sustainability. We are joining forces with the Mexican Food Bank to counteract malnutrition in children by ensuring food reaches the right homes. We have established alliances with companies of the private sector to obtain donations for medical treatments. We are establishing an important alliance with public sector dependencies such as the Secretary General of Government to register children who do not have birth registration or identity in the country. The Secretary of Education to obtain scholarships as part of the Human Development and Social Integration Program for migrant children. To allow these children to study without a tuition fee, providing free meals while attending school. We also want to work with these children's guardians to involve them in the learning process and collective motivation.
The development of GUE has been a very gratifying and learning experience, and I am still learning. And seeing these children's hearts light up with hope, new dreams, and interest for learning is my greatest motivation. Now I know that having bumps on the road is not failing. We can always try again. The important thing is to never stop going forward.